Hey everybody, welcome to Alliance War number 6, SAS, the Scroll Empire versus MYCX. Now, MYCX is a opposing alliance that I faced, I think, in Odin's Almighty way back in the day, and I think they crushed us. I can't quite remember, but this is a payback run for me, and you can see here that Common Defenders is actually putting in its first prediction for me. I have a 4-star science champion here. Probably could have guessed that this was going to be Electro, but I had a look at the spreadsheet. I had a look at the predictions, and it told me, I had a 50-50 shot of this being Electro. Now imagine with all the data of the entire community, how accurate that would be. So this was good. I knew, I probably could have taken in, Blade, but I was happier because I needed Blade. So I wanted to save him, and I thought I could just do the heavy attack on this guy to kill him, and a few potions was worth the security of fighting with Sparky. The security being that if I do have to evade his special one, I was going to have the auto assist, and it was going to be a little bit safer. So even though I knew I was going to take some damage, I thought it was better with Sparky. And you can see I wasn't going to have Danger Sense with Blade because of the team I brought. So, and I didn't want to get clipped by a special one. So anyway, luckily, there's a Mystic Champion here that I don't know who it is, but I thought maybe it's the Dormammu. That would be a little crazy to put Dormammu this early in the path. But no, it actually ends up being Loki. And this is the first time I've seen Loki, I think, on this node. So I did change the graphic there. But I can't always change the graphics every single war. So basically, you're just going to see them periodically get updated based on how much free time I have. So it's not crazy, but anyway, I have Danger Sense because I have the Mephisto synergy, and I'm just taking it very, very slowly. I don't know. I'm not sure if I know his Mystic Dispersion levels, so I'm just parrying, getting the bleeds going, and taking him out like that. So moving on to node 32, the actual path is about to start. We have the Outlast, the Limber, the Rolling Thunder, the Bleed Immunity. And we've seen Luke Cage on this node so far, we've seen Psylocke on this node so far, but we have not seen who I'm about to come up against. But, that being said, I actually think that this is not terrible placement for this champion that we're about to see. He's one of those defenders that's good, but not great. He can throw people off, and you do kind of want to get in people's heads before they start the more difficult part of their path. So I heal up Sparky for this, and it is a 5-star unduped champion, most likely 345. I do want to throw on my boosts because I'm going to be going through the rest of the nodes in this war. I have to fight the Biohazard node, and I have to fight the Flare node, and I really hate the Flare node, to be honest, guys. I hate the Flare node. I do have, what is it, I know I'm going to be using Blade because I have a Mystic Champion on Power Shield, or no, sorry, not Power Shield, that's the Biohazard, and I actually, did some planning beforehand, and we thought it could be a Dormammu, which would be, really tricky, especially with Biohazard, or it could be a non-villain Mystic Champion, like Dr. Voodoo. We thought about that. We thought it could have been Loki, maybe. But it wasn't Loki because I already saw Loki. It could have been Magic. Magic being the best case scenario because Blade will just chew through Magic. Dormammu being the worst case scenario. There was potential for a 565 Dormammu on this node based on the profiles that were, that were visible to us. But so I had to bring Blade, but I was very, very, very nervous for the fight. So I wanted to boost up, get maybe that skill boost going, and then I wanted to throw the skill boost on because I was going to throw the because I had enough time because I was only going to do that with Blade the next fight. So it's just a few minutes, and there was no other fight I was going to use Blade for. So this turns out to be an Agent Venom. He's easy. He's not difficult. You just, take some. I threw the regen boost on because of the Biohazard node. I wanted those extra. I knew I couldn't take the plan is to not take any hits versus the Biohazard node, and just hopefully the regen will just help just a little bit. And hopefully also it will help a little bit for the Flare node if I can get into that out of this fight quick enough. So we bring Blade in, and no matter what, I'm going to have Danger Sense because it's a Mystic champion, and it turns out to be Dr. Voodoo. This is pretty good placement on this node, just because watch how much I bleed here. It's pretty crazy. I do have Coagulate and such Suture. Oh, I never say it right. And, yep, and I'm bleeding a lot. You can see how much I'm bleeding. It's pretty crazy. I am regenning. I want to stay relatively full. Willpower and Coagulate and Suture will help. Multiple bleeds will be really bad for me because of despair and everything. You can see my regeneration going down from willpower, but I can let them wear off relatively quickly. The other strategy I could have done here is build up to full power and let those bleeds go. But a lot of people who, I think if you place on this node, I'm not sure about this, but if you have deep wounds, I think that there is a minimum seconds that these bleeds can go on you. I'm not exactly sure. I just know that if I kept up this rhythm, I was going to be able to get him down eventually, but it was going to be very, very, very close. So I decided instead to build up some power, regen him a bit, and I didn't see Danger Sense preventing so many bleeds, but I saw that he got close, and I saw that I could do it with a special, and so I went in and got him down. So that was it. It was a very, very close fight. I thought I did okay, even though Blade, he barely made it out. But that was the point. And so this is a 6-star tech champion. I gotta be honest here. I looked at his profile. I didn't see anything. And I saw the duped Iron Man Infinity War, so I thought this was going to be a Green Goblin. I was almost certain of it, and it turns out he's got a 6-star Iron Man Infinity War as well, and I just was not ready for this. I know how to do this fight, but I was not ready for this mentally. I picked the wrong matchup in my head, and this is not going to go well, guys. So I needed to do a heavy there, but instead I did a special one, and this was bad. I went in too late, and I got the special one. I got parried in special one, and now it's just I need a crit. I need a crit on the heavy, and he actually procs unfazed, so I didn't go in. I need a crit here, and I don't get it, and I die. And the aggression regeneration is overpowering me now, and I actually go down. And I felt so bad. I felt so bad to my team. I said, "Oh, this is the worst. I'm so sorry." I did go and check in with the officers. I said, "What do you want me to do? I'm boosted, but this guy needs a cleanup for sure." And I just didn't. I didn't want to make just in case they didn't trust me to go in and clean up. I wanted to at least offer them the chance to say no. So what I'm right now, I'm on my other phone, talking to Cade, and basically saying, "Hey, look, this happened. I did a thing and it was bad. What should I do here?" So we agree though to send me back in, and I said, "Look, I just need to. I'm prepared now. I know it's Iron Man. I know what to do. I fought him before. I killed him. The flare node definitely stresses me out because of the degen. It's just ridiculous. Starburst and flare. It's crazy. So I just top off. I use a combination of potions to get me to full here, and I go back in. So I'm pretty sure. Let me see here. Yeah, I think. Am I still boosted? Yeah, I still have my boosts on. I do decide to throw on the one of these 3-minute boosts. I think again. Let me just try and remember which one. Yeah, I do the regen boost again, not the invulnerability boost. Getting caught by that special one after watching the video a couple times, I realized that it wasn't his armor that got me parried, the auto block. It was, it felt like it was the auto block in the moment, but it was because I hesitated going in after the special one stun. I hesitated because what I was doing is I was counting armor ups, and I should have just had that in my head beforehand that he's not going to be able to parry me in his phase. So I build up a couple poise, and he's regenning a lot, but I know what to do here. Do the heavy, and that didn't kill him, but one more should do it. And check that out, he goes down. So that is sort of the good strategy for him. I think especially if it's an unduped Iron Man, I'm going to be much better off bursting through like I did the first time. And instead of using that special one, what I did, I should have used the heavy attack, and I would have came out fine. So we ended up winning the war. I went 5-1, bringing my total deaths to 32-4. Definitely an improvement from last season. If you notice these sort of things, I'm doing better, but no deaths would be much better. And I'm doing better in a I mean, we're basically a master level alliance at this point. We're staying in. We have some staying power, it seems. And I used a lot of units worth of items this war. 815. That was painful. So it brings my total up to 2395. And yeah, I'm looking forward to the next war. It's already wrapped up. It was a very, very tough war. We fought ISO 8A, so stay tuned for that one. That'll be out very shortly. And yeah, that'll be it from me. Trying to think. I feel like I had something else to say, but now I can't remember. So anyway, we'll end it there then. Take care.